Hello and welcome to the Devil's Note. Tonight's a very special Devil's Note. We are doing a Deathaversay edition on Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson was a blues player from 1930s. He was born in 1911 and he died August 16th, 1938. Robert left a legacy of 29 songs on vinyls. All he recorded in just the 7 months he was active before he passed away. Robert led a very troubled life, and all he wanted to do was play guitar. The only problem was he wasn't very good at it. In the beginning, he was playing juke joints, things like that, and getting booed off the stage, and no one really liked his music. It wasn't until later, a year later, he come back, he became the king of the Delta blues. Eric Clapton has said he was the most important man to ever play the blues, and that is very true. He's influenced so many artists after him, and some but even while he was doing it. Metal and rock come from the blues and from this man. He was the beginning of it all. The legend, the myth, or is it a myth? No one really knows a lot about Robert Johnson, and no one knows what really happened. The story goes, after a year, he came back. He can play like you wouldn't believe. He was one of the greatest blues guitar players ever. In that year, he was told to go to Dockery Plantation's Crossroads. There he met the devil. So the story goes, he struck the deal with the devil. The devil took his guitar and played 3 songs on Robert's guitar after he tuned it down, handed it back to Robert, and the deal was done. He returned, and he was an amazing guitar player, and everybody loved his music. He was blowing up like you wouldn't believe. In just 7 months, he recorded the 29 tracks. Only 13 were finished before he met his death in Greenwood, Mississippi. He was in the back of a juke joint playing cards and drinking, like most of them did back then. Someone handed him an open bottle of whiskey. And back then, it wasn't a very good idea to drink whiskey. It was already been opened by somebody else. Robert ignored that ideology and drank out of it anyway. It is said he died a very painful, gruesome, violent death from the poison. Some say it was the devil to come back and get his payment. Some say it was him pissing off the juke joint's wife, husband, by fooling around with her. Either way, it was a day a legend had died, and influences countless others just with the 29 tracks he recorded in his lifetime. Robert Johnson will remain the king of blues. His legacy lives on through every blues guitar player, through every rock and metal guy. When you get to the core of it all, it's Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson passed away at the age of 27, starting the infamous 27 Club. He is joined by countless artists such as Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and more. It is said all of them has ended up in one way or another selling their soul to the devil to become the rock stars they were. Whether that is true or not, that's remained to be told. But one thing is for sure, legends nonetheless. So on this day, we want to honor Robert Johnson for the blues he made and the countless of his influence in his entire life. 5 devil horns up to Robert Johnson. Um, Until the next episode, keep it heavy and keep it metal. The next Devil's Note will be alien weaponry on next Friday.